I have a graphics card. Is it funny? I also have one slight problem. This MSI Gaming X Trio RTX 3090 Ti is all black, but it's going to be vertically mounted into a white build, so we need this to be all white. So
we spray painted it white. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Archetype Origins. Today we have a unique and exciting project for you. If you're tired of the standard black look of your GPU and you're not quite ready to invest in a new one, we've got just a solution for you. In this episode, we're going to show you how to give your GPU a stunning makeover by spray painting it white. It's a cost-effective way to breathe new life into your rig without breaking the bank. So, grab your safety gear and spray cans and let's dive right in. Before we start, make sure you have the necessary tools and materials that we need for this project. We are using the Rust-Oleum flat white metal primer and matte pearl white for spray painting. You also need some frog tape to tape off the parts that you don't want to be spray painted, and also some sandpapers to sand down the surface and smoothen the paint. If you also have some picking tools and tweezers, that will also be really helpful for this project. Also be sure to grab yourself a Hodo vacuum cleaner and air duster to help clean up the mess. I will link all this down in the description below, so be sure to check them out. Now, keep in mind that taking apart your GPU and spray painting it will void your warranty. So, do it at your own risk. And most importantly, you want to take your time and do not rush through the entire process. First, we're going to start by removing all the screws that hold down the 3 fans on the heatsink. Then we'll remove the rest of the screws on the heatsink cover. Since this GPU will be vertically mounted, we decided to not spray paint the metal backplate. One is to help with the cooling of the backplate, since adding a layer of paint also means less heat dissipation. 2 is that you simply can't see it from this angle. Next, you're going to unplug all the cables that plug into the PCB. A quick tip is to take a photo before unplugging all the cables so you know where to plug it back into. Since we have this video recorded, we won't have the need for that.
Bentley.
Once you have taken the GPU apart, it is time to use the frog tape to tape down and cover the part that you don't want to spray paint. Oops, I forgot to mention to also get yourself an X-Acto knife, because they are perfect for precision cutting like this, whereas box cutters are more rough and they will most likely leave rough edges. For this specific model, we are covering the GeForce RTX and the MSI logo on the side, the 3 MSI Dragon logo on the fans, and also the RGB light on the heatsink cover. We also taped a small RGB circuit board inside the heatsink cover and also the connector header so we don't get paint on them. Once you're done with taping, it's time to prep it for painting. Use fine grit sandpaper to lightly sand the surface, which shows a 240 grit roughness for this surface, so it will help the paint adhere better. After sanding, wipe the GPU clean with some rubbing alcohol and a microfiber cloth to remove any dust or surface debris. Here comes the fun part, the painting process. Remember, patience is the key here. Shake the spray paint can according to the instruction on the label. Begin spraying from a distance about 6 to 8 inches away from the GPU. We started with a coat of primer and allowed it to dry for 12 hours before applying the next 2 layers. If you notice there are some bumps from the spray paint, be sure to wait for it to dry completely and set it down before applying the next coat. After applying the last coat, allow it to dry 36 hours completely in a well-ventilated area. I know, it's gonna be a long time, but be patient here. You're gonna love the end result. After the paint is fully dry, carefully remove all the tapes and protective coverings. Now, if you have the picking tool, you can use it to clean up the rough edges from the paint to give it a much better appearance. Otherwise, a needle will get the job done too. We're almost done, just hang with me for a little bit more. It's time to reassemble your GPU. Follow the disassembly steps in reverse, making sure everything fits snugly and securely. Another tip here, you can also get this acrylic paint marker to do some final touch-up to make the whole GPU shine. There you have it. Now we are ready to throw this bad boy onto our test bench for some testing. Alright, now I've got everything set up. I have my test bench over here hooked up to the 3090 Ti and then also the vertical mount bracket here so the customer kind of knows how it looks like because I'm going to send him a couple photos later. And I also have my portable monitor plugged into the GPU and now it's time to see the moment of truth. Are you guys ready? We're gonna turn it on in 3, 2, 1. I was really worried about the clicking noise coming out from the GPU, but it seems like it was just a loose screw on the first fan from the left. We were able to get that fixed and now it's running smoothly without any issue. Now, I'm gonna quickly show you guys some benchmarking results from 3D Mark and also Heaven Benchmark. We are doing the test with a 1440p resolution monitor, and I am mainly going to be focused on the temperature here. So it looks like we are getting an average GPU core temperature of around 60 to 70 degrees from Heaven Benchmark and also 3D Mark. We forgot to take a before video for the temperature before the painting job, but we are satisfied with the after result, so time for some beauty shots. Alright guys, that's the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoy and learn something today. If you enjoy PC content like this, be sure to smash that like and subscribe button. And also comment down below and let us know, would you do a DIY project like this? Or would you rather keep it original? And if you're interested in learning how to install this Height 60 LCD screen panel on your Height 60 case, you might want to check out that video. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next one.